Tom. Hello, everybody. Tom Fawkes here. Welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we made it to the Lower City Cantina where we met Mission Veo and, a Wookiee. A Wookiee named Big Z. Zarbok? I don't remember the name of the Wookiee, but, it's fine, because I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time we meet them. In this episode, what the heck are you? Jagacha.
What do you want, human? You come to stare like the others on Taurus? You think we are strange?
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Okay, you're not here to offend me. What do you want then?
I just want to ask, I just came to stare at the freak. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Questions? What kind of questions?
Well, what planet are you from?
You couldn't say it. You don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call it Sorges, a small world far off the, Perlamian trade route.
What kind of creature are you?
In your voice tongue, you would call our kind Perdwag.
Can you tell me about your homeworld?
Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it.
I notice your other head doesn't have much to say.
Nothing that you would hear, at least.
What do you know about Taurus?
Nothing. We were only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that had landed on Taurus. And now we are stuck here on the world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be.
I'll be going now.
Good. Leave us alone. We just want the quarantine to end so we can go back home.
It's a very interesting creature. I don't think we ever see another one like it. And I actually can't tell. Yeah, it is 2 heads. It's really hard to tell because it almost looks like he's like in a backpack. I like having the pointer on screen so I could point out stuff at you. Look at this guy! Ooh, okay, this is the person I wanted to talk to.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
Ugh. You're the guy who put a bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
If you hire someone to kill Dia, it would look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Hey, light side point gained. We were kind of heading towards more of the light side here, but you know, it's not necessarily a bad deal. All right, I think we've done all we could here in the lower city bar. We should see what we could do with about getting into the Hidden Beck base. Let's try talking to Gelroot.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazaak player, by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazaak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazaak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match.
I'll play.
Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
Maximum wager is still 40, so let's just go with that. I'll keep what I got in here since it's the only cards I have. All right. Play a little round of Pazaak here and there. I could go for the +4. I think it's worth it. If we keep kind of like hitting it up with our plus and minus cards, then we're gonna end up just relying completely on luck. Shoot. I probably should have used, oh well, end turn. He wins that. You win this round, old man! Oh, for God's sake! I think I'm gonna be losing my 40 quid here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that! Oh my God. Thank goodness. Alright, won that set. Give me a 10. Hey! Ooh. Alright, let's see what he's got. No, we can come from that one.
You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again?
I'll be going now.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
I think like there are plenty of like places around here that just where you can just play Pazaak. Not just in Terrace either, but all around the galaxy. At any rate, I think we should. Let me check the map real quick. So the only three places I haven't gone yet are the Hidden Beck base, the Undercity, or the Volker base, and I can't get into the Volker base or the Undercity. So let's try the Hidden Beck base. Hello.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Volker spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I need Gadon's help, and I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Volker gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Volkers or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
That persuade check was just like to try and like bribe to get in, but I don't think that's necessary. So here we are in the Hidden Beck base. I kind of want you to notice how open this is. And how much sort of like twists and turns are kind of in the going-ons around here. A security door.
On it. Damn.
Damn, impossible. Impossible! Well, we'll have to see on that. Plenty of Hidden Becks just lining up around here. I want to see what kind of trouble I can get myself into around here. Hello. Locked.
On it. Damn.
Impossible! Plasteel cylinder. Got some grenades and a computer spike. I hear some, yeah! Oh, pump it! Where's that music coming from?
On it. Damn.
Got some good tunes going on here. All right, enough fooling around though. We got to talk to Gadon.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Volkers want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Volker spy.
Well, jeez. You know, like, I'm just here to talk to the man. Hello.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Well, I need information on a Republic escape pod that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the Upper City about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila's a slave? What'll happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
But there has to be some way I can help her.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Gadden, can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get into the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay, I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to ask you some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
What's up with your freaky eyes, old man?
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Beks and the Vulkars.
What do you mean?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang. And I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
But why start a gang war with the Beks?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Beks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Beks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
I'll be going now.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
That was... strangers are welcome in the Beck base. That's not what your guard told me. Lock.
On it. Damn.
Yeah, I can't get in there at all. All of them are impossible. When they mean impossible, they mean impossible. So, we're just gonna have to go back out and, well, now that we got the papers, we can head to the lower city. Before then, however, I'm gonna head back to the hideout. I'm sorry, we can get to the undercity now, excuse me. Because there's the matter of the bounty on Dia's head. There we go.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
I spoke to Holden. I convinced him to remove the bounty on your head.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful. I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
You get a light side point if you tell Dia to keep the reward, but thank you, Dia. This reward will be fine.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Yep. So because I accepted the reward, I didn't get a light side point for it. I don't even know what item I got. Show new items. I didn't even really see what I got. All it said was item, item received. Did she give me a Vulkar shock stick? What was she using that for? Anyway, so yeah, we got that stuff with Dia sorted away. Was there anything else I needed to do? Oh, I did need to go up to the upper city shops, so that way I can get the detonator. I don't remember what kind of detonator. I was gonna say creatine, but that's a protein supplement. So let me see if I could find it. The woman in this shop might sell it. Uh-oh. Something seems to be bothering Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you yes, but I'm bored, so spit it out. Don't you think it'd feel better if you discussed it?
Listen, sister, just because we're working together doesn't mean you get to go badger me with constant questions.
Do we have another problem now?
Blast it if you aren't the most frustrating woman to talk to. Isn't there someone else you can harass for a little while?
You're my only party member! What exactly is it about me that frustrates you?
Oh, no. I'm not falling for that one. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
And you say I'm frustrating to deal with.
What, me? What did I do?
Oh, that's rich. Where have you been?
Okay, I give up. You win. Look, I suppose I could use someone to talk to. I'm just not used to it, and I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
You say that name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malik has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him, and he got angry, and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst. I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
So you blame yourself for trusting your friend?
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
So that's all of it then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Well, we're learning more and more about Carth, and we know that his mentor betrayed not only him, but the entire Republic. Kebla!
Welcome to the...
I want to see what you got for sale. Do you have a detonator? Concussion grenade. Yes, permacrete detonator. It's only 50 caps? I know I keep saying caps. It's not caps, but I keep saying it. Combat suit. Light battle armor. Heavy combat suit. I don't think there's anything I really need from here. I think everybody else I run into is going to have better items anyway. All right, I got the permacrete detonator, which I think I need to go to the undercity to use. This is the Sith base, is it not? Oh, this is the cantina. Is there anything I needed up here? Not right now. We are going to come back to the cantina at some point, but that time is not coming quite yet. For now... yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna have to hoof it back to where I was before. So, unless I can think of anything else to do in the upper city, Dan, let's jump ahead to the lower city. Oh, what do we got here?
Please, human. I'm injured and in need of assistance. These children keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you.
Hey, you kids, leave that Ethiopian alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Just because he's different doesn't give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit with a work associate when those child humans attacked me and chased me through the streets.
You look hurt. Here, I've got a med pack. Let me help you.
You're too kind, human. Thank you for your generosity. Most of your kind here on Terrace care little for aliens like myself. Once more, thank you for saving me from those human children. I must take leave of you for now. My life mate will be wondering where I am.
Light side point gained and 60 experience gained. Now these are the apartments. Yeah, the lower city. Okay. So yeah, let's continue cutting back to the lower city. All right, we're here at the undercity. And I'm glad I didn't fight this guy before because I see the blaster turrets here and I would have died.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah, it's an older code, but it checks out.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Hey, how about no? Who are you and what are you doing here in the undercity?
We are the outcast, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
5 credits! Public elevator, I'm not paying any toll.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
Get it, you get nothing from me.
Have you no heart? Have you no compassion?
Come, my brother, let us go. We will get nothing from this selfish upworlder.
Go on, you two, get out of here! I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Did you notice that, Carth just kind of jabbed his swords into her? My name is Rindo Tachyon. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
It's nothing special.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? Who's that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find Rukil?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Where can I find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Have any other Upworlders come through here recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Alright, well thank you. Do you know anything about escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe...
Okay, it's just...
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
I like how she's almost like sad to see you go. Oh, okay. These are pretty much like the hovels that the Undercity, the outcasts deal in. Hello, healer.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Danger and suffering? What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rukil disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukils, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone could do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rukil disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rukils and attack them at any moment.
So you just leave the infected ones to die? You're a coward.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Journal entry added. Alright, well, I gotta get me some of that rat ghoul serum then. Oh, there's Rukil. Hello.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
I can rule him like a god! An angry god. What are you talking about, old man?
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm Rindo Tachyon. What do you want from me, Rukil?
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
What happened to your apprentice?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
I will help you with this, Rukil.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I mean, he's probably talking about the Promised Land. I'll be back if I find anything out.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Journal entry added. There's Gendar. Hello.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Hello? You said something about other Upworlders who came here recently?
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Veo.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get to the sewers?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Actually, I do want to talk to him
Welcome
one more
back.
time.
Why have you...
I'm wondering if there's anything else he can tell me, or like a quest he can give me, possibly.
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Alright, I don't think he's gonna give me any, That's a horrible way to
Life down here
live.
can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rukil.
I already know about Rukil, so I'm gonna be going now. Alright, so we made it to the Undercity. Quite a bit has been going on here. We do have a few other places to look around. So, I'm thinking that next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we're gonna explore the Undercity and hopefully find mission. And hopefully get, well, we already got information of where Bastila is. Now it's just a matter of getting to her. Oh!
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
That's gotta be an Igor reference. I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
Anyway, next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, as I said, we're gonna be looking for Mission Veo and getting into the Undercity sewer so we can infiltrate the Black Vulcar base. See you all next time. Later!